Hey everybody, welcome back to the Misfits. I just found out that I'm like the worst human being in the world, apparently, because I have
Yeah.
not watched Indiana Jones yet. So that is on my docket for this coming
Dude,
week.
it's not even like nerd cred. It's just like that's like a cultural touchdown.
Have you been
Yeah.
under a rock?
No, I've never taken the time to watch it. Like I've watched so many other cult classics and things like that. It's just I've never taken
All
the
right.
time
Well,
to
here's
watch
what you
it.
do.
Okay, there's
James.
about
Here's
to
what
be
you
a
do.
fifth movie, and there's a series.
Yeah, but the best one and the only one that matters is Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So just watch that one, and you'll understand all of the other Indiana Jones movies. It's exactly like the rest of them. Nothing is different.
Why is everybody all shaking their head? Because I'm guessing it's the worst of them all. So
it's the one where they added Shia LaBeouf and aliens for some reason.
Don't start there.
no,
Do
I'm
not.
gonna just start from the
It was
beginning
nice
and
to see
work my
Marion
way.
again, but
Yeah, until you realize that Marion was like 15 when she met Indy for the first
yeah,
time.
we try not to go there because ew. But then again,
Well, I have some
I've
support in
been
the chat.
betrayed. I
definitely
have
young
been.
enough to be even Harrison's granddaughter.
Yeah, well, apparently I have some support in the chat, so
You should not.
you should not.
Whoever said that, you're wrong.
Wow.
You should have seen Indiana Jones.
Apparently I should have
Because he
seen
does
Indiana
have another
Jones.
one coming out, even if he is going to be 84.
Okay. I will take time out of my very busy week and try to catch up with an Indiana Jones movie. One.
Okay.
It's like an hour and a half, dog. You can't find an hour and a half in a week.
Bro, listen. I've got a lot of work to do for Genghis Khan. I have painting to do.
Oh, I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it. I got to run this game. It's got to be perfect.
We have gone off on a tangent.
We have gone off on a tangent, but that's okay because we missed
That's all
everybody
right.
last. Well, we saw
Yeah.
everybody last week, but some of our friends here weren't there last.
I still haven't heard Alan talk. Alan, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. He's making noise. We're good.
He's grunting. We're good.
At
We
least
haven't
he's
started
moving
yet,
and
so he
not
hasn't
frozen
gotten
like he
into
was
his
before.
mentality. Well, once again, welcome back. We are Tabletop Misfits, a bunch of goofy people that like to play all sorts of TTRPGs. Tonight, we have our wonderful sponsors, which is, of course, Free League Gaming, who makes this amazing RPG that we run every week for the last, 6 weeks? 5 weeks? I don't know. But
I can't keep
we're
track.
doing this until March. That's all I know. So our title sponsor for the show outside of them is Valorhood. So you can get these amazing beards that it took me there you go. And Breena grows hers instantly. Takes me months. She grows hers immediately. I don't get it. But yeah, if you use the word Misfits, you get 10% off over at their store. Of course, all of our music and sound effects come from Sirenscape, and all of our artwork either comes from Free League Gaming or the amazing Breena Luna, who is our wonderful player this time. And I think for the foreseeable future, I think she's going to be in most of the shows going forward.
I have just snuck on in here.
She did. She snuck on like the Hobbit. She went
Perfectly okay.
and then
I'm good at
appeared, and then
stealth.
she's never left. Kind of how that works.
We don't want her to leave.
And we don't mind it, so it's okay. She can stick around. Of course, if you like the ridiculousness that we do and you want to be more a part of the community, you can go hop over to our Discord channel. You can find that either in chat when it pops up, or I believe it's on the front page. So there you go. And if you want to support us any other way besides Twitch, you can jump over and support us over on Patreon, where we are dropping the guest characters each week that we're showing on Tavern Talks. And hopefully we're going to continue to do cool things over there. It's just been a busy, busy month, and we're trying to kind of get everything squared away. Let's see here. Before we jump into our story tonight, just give a quick review of all the characters that are here tonight. So we'll start with Pam, because it's fun to throw her under the bus first.
Oh, like you're the first one who's done that. Really, seriously. Nighbird is one of the woodmen of the Wildemere. And let's see, what did we figure out? Warden, yes.
Warden.
I have a character sheet here somewhere under all my other papers.
Right.
Um,
Breena. Oh, sorry, are you done?
yeah, I think so because I can't think of anything else right now.
No worries. Breena?
I'm playing Orangeblossom, a hobbit of the Shire, treasure hunter.
All right. Uncle Ferdinand.
Yeah, I'm playing Uncle Ferdinand Took, who is an older hobbit who's kind of been a little bit world weary and well traveled, but sees that his niece has a desire to travel and do some of those sorts of things. So he's kind of along for the ride, and he brings a lot of medical experience and just dealing with other people, because it turns out that everyone in this party is just like a super recluse who's only ever been around their own race and like has never been outside and just say all kinds of wild stuff. So that's kind of Ferdinand's like job that I did not intend for him to have, but kind of became his job.
And finally, Allan.
I'm playing Archon. He is an elf of the Mirkwood. He is also a treasure hunter.
It
Question
sounds
mark?
like a question.
really?
Are you sure?
All right. Well, if
Yes.
if there's nothing else anybody else needs to inform the audience on, let's roll the intro, shall we? All right. So, the Fellowship took upon the request of their patron Elrond to head south towards the Tower of the White Wizard in search of an ingredient that would cure the people of Bree from the ailments they are experiencing. Taking the trip down the river immediately turned south. The group had to find a way to resolve the issue, and it came with some difficulty. Floating down, they ran into a young hobbit girl named Garnette, who was being forced to trap caravans coming down the river. She informed them of the trap that they had planted, and with amazing skill, the group cleared them out, leading the party back to her village of Little Hill, where they're currently being ransacked and controlled by a nasty orc by the name of Kothug the Red. They followed Garnette just to the outskirts, where they found a group of orcs forcing hobbits to chop wood. A swift fire of the bow, and one was taken out by crossing the arrows through the eye sockets. As it dropped, the others turned around, drew their blades, and stared into the distance. And this is where we're picking up. So let me pull up our wonderful little map of Little Hill and our group of adventurers. Zoom this out a little bit. This is a big map, so hopefully everybody can see that on screen.
Well, I can't.
Uh-oh, hold on. That's my
It's all
fault.
black.
Let's fix
It's
that.
dark in here.
Is it light now? I turned on the lights.
Oh, there we go.
Aha.
All right. So, as you watched, this one right here it was kind of looking towards the hobbits that are chopping the trees. The arrows shoot through its eye sockets, and it drops to the ground. Dead. Or rather. All right. So, with that, we are immediately going to go into combat, as they are not going to take lightly of this. So, who is moving into kind of block off the party?
Oh, well, not me. I think that's Pam's job, isn't it? Isn't that
Yes,
a Pam job?
Typically, but I do have a bow now too.
Well, I only have a bow.
All
Come back here,
right.
Orangeblossom. Yes.
I'll do it.
Let's go with parry ratings to figure this out. What's your parry rating, Pam?
16.
16? Holy shit! Ferdinand has a 19. What have
Mine
you
is
got?
also 19.
Elf?
20.
Elf.
Hey.
But
But you all have bows, and you always roll high, so
who?
you.
What does that have to do with anything? That means I must be protected to do damage. Who are we missing last time that likes to get up? Oh, it's yeah.
Our
freaking ranger.
Our ranger.
Our ranger who we were hoping his dice would be a little nicer to him.
I don't own a single melee weapon, so I can't do it.
Do we have to go forward? Can't we just kind of hang out back here? Or are we trying to
Nope.
make
At
them
least one
not
has to go
in
At
forward.
least one has to go forward to engage with each of the characters.
Onward.
Onward. All right, I'm going forward. You come with me.
Okay.
Blossom's attached to my hip anyway, so
Yep. Yep. Yep.
here. Oh, that one's dead. So here. Not the dead one. The dead
They're
one.
going to be dead before you guys get there anyway.
Well,
Oh, because of
shoot
your-
the one I'm not going towards then.
So then
Okay.
Orangeblossom is going to run at the large orc, and this one's about 2 times the size of the little goblin with his spear out.
So just
You
duck
see-
between his legs.
Yep. Duck
Take out the
between
Achilles.
legs and clip off what you've been medically being trained to do.
Yeah.
She does circumcisions too.
Apparently.
I recently learned.
All right. So since you are guarding, or since you're blocking off the attack, you two would go first. So otherwise, it would have just been volleys, and each person would be shooting back and forth until they would reach you.
I'm gathering my dice. Hang on.
Mhm.
That's it, Orangeblossom. Get in there.
Yeah.
Show them what for.
You watch as Orangeblossom dives towards and gets ready to stab. Is anybody? Are you staying in? I just need to know: are you doing forward, open, or defensive?
Forward.
Each of you.
Forward.
Forward. All right. So that means you get that extra d6.
Oh.
I'm using my axe two-handed,
Okay.
and hopefully it'll. Let's see.
And for our friends out there, what we're going to call this is Hope of the Free People. If you want to, for every 100 bits given, you're going to give the group a hope point, and then they can use those throughout the story.
We probably could use them. 21.
21 is definitely going to hit. What did you roll is the question.
On the feet die,
Yes.
11.
Okay. So then it would automatically pierce.
And where was that? I don't remember where I didn't open the other thing. There was something more on the damage on the X. I forgot to open that other one.
You
You
got
have to
it.
open it.
It's 6, but with the two-handed, it was something else. That's all right. 6.
I don't know how that works. Do you know that offhand, Alan?
For
For
the
what-
For the injury,
If you two-hand it?
injury goes up to 20, but
Yeah, I don't know.
there's the
And you're using what weapon?
the long-hafted axe.
And that's what I'm guessing you took as your reward, or is that not something that?
I think with use it two-handed, just the injury goes up. I think the damage is still like a 5 or 6 or something like that.
The damage is
Mhm.
6.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, sweet.
well you said the injury going up, but she is doing a piercing blow, so I need to know what so we can do.
Yeah,
the
I think
injury.
the injury goes up when you use it two-handed.
Looking, scanning.
Where's the cheat sheet?
You know what, James? Why don't you roll it and see if we even need to worry about it?
True.
Injury is 20 for the long-hafted axe.
Yeah. So, describe your cinematic kill. I rolled a 11.
That won't do it.
Will not do it. So, what does this look like?
She comes running in with her axe.
Straight
Right through the
down?
top, right in half.
Right through the top. You watch as the axe handle just
Not the
and this
handle,
thing,
the half.
well, of the half,
The head.
right into the head, and then it just falls back. A giant gash, a few inches deep, just lays there as this thing falls to the ground. The orc looks over. Unpaying attention now. Orangeblossom, you're up.
I rolled a 19,
Okay.
and it's not the injury, so it's just a damage of 3.
Okay. So, as the orc looks over, like at the goblin who just drops dead, you run over and against its leg, and it looks around trying to find you. That goes for Ferdinand and Archon.
Go ahead, Archon.
All right. The first thing I'm gonna do is prepared shot, which I can make a secondary. It's a secondary action for me. And I have to roll a scan check.
Okay.
20. That's a success. 'Cause I beat 20 and beat my wit score of 14. So I get an extra die for my bow. And that's a Gandalf rune.
Woo!
And an additional success.
Ooh,
Hey!
10,
eye socket again.
Goodbye.
it's a 27 total.
That's gonna hit. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so that's definitely a piercing blow, and with the additional succession, I'm gonna do a heavy blow added to it. So it
Okay.
adds my strength to which is a 6 to the keen bow damage, which is a 3, so it's a 9 damage, and you have to roll for injury.
$13.
Injury is 14. Yeah, my injury is 14, so it does not pass.
All right. So, describe your cinematic blow.
Also dead.
So I look and kind of peer through the trees, and I'm watching to see who's coming for my team members, and I see the one going for Orangeblossom, and I kind of duck down, look through the leaves, and just wait for the wind to kind of like gently blow a leaf out the way, and just poof, let my arrow go right through the tree into the or right between the orc's eyes.
Kind of stumbles for a moment, looks down at Orangeblossom, and you can see its eyes start to roll as this thing just
Get
slams
out of the
against
way,
the
Orange
ground.
Blossom!
Yeah, Orangeblossom, give me an athletics roll.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, she's got like no athletics too.
It's just
But she's teeny.
it's just a fake die.
Just roll a Gandalf, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, don't go into outer space. No,
Very good athletics.
it's a 10.
It's a 10. And what is your? And I'm guessing that's a fail.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you watch it, and your eyes get real big as this orc starts falling towards you,
So it's like
and you're
Gimli under that.
Yeah.
and you just hear the orc.
Well, that's nice.
And
Now you
those
have to-
three in the back are hobbitses.
Yes, 3
Well,
hobbitses.
Gonna run over and try to get the orc off her.
Are they all dead? They're all dead, right?
The orcs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay,
hobbits
yeah.
kind of turn around and look at. Oh, let us help! And they all like run over and
Matter of leverage.
Well done, Orangeblossom.
pulling different parts of the orc as it's sliding across, and Orangeblossom just kind of like laying underneath it as
Pull her.
Nighbird gets
All
there
lift.
to help. And they finally, with the group of you, just kind of pull it off.
I'd like to do a quick examine on these orcs to make sure there's nothing like unusual about them. They don't appear to be under influence of the plague or anything.
Sure.
You
Give me
nasty
either
orcus.
a medicine or healing.
It's a
Yeah.
success with 1 additional succession.
These look like normal orcs.
Okay, good. Well, they don't
don't
appear to
seem
be
to have
affected by the
any-
plague at all, so that's good news, I suppose. Right.
Yes,
And-
very good. Yes.
Garnette kind of pops up around the
Needs
corner.
a bath again.
Okay. Yes, these are friends of ours, and where's everyone else? Oh, so the orcs have sort of pinned everybody in their homes and are kind of scouting the area, each making them do work in each one of their spots. We were the last 3, and they were trying to get us to carve some wood down so they could start a fire in the middle of the village.
Right. And how many of them are there left?
Probably a dozen or so.
Hmm.
A dozen orcs are still left.
I mean, give or take. I'm not really sure.
My
Are
ass.
they all spread out between houses?
Yes. Should be pretty
Well-
easy to. pick
Yes,
them off.
absolutely. It shouldn't be much of a challenge. I mean, we've handled these 3 before I even had a chance to get a shot off.
You go first next time.
All right.
We can kind of. If you head north, you'll go straight into the village.
Yeah,
The
now
fields
slow-
seem to be where the big guy is at. He's kind of holed up in one of the sheds there, with the mayor of the town and our blacksmith, and the others. They kind of just separated. Some are sitting in the bakery, others are in the field house.
So question, because that looks like a big open field right there. Can we see those three just standing there?
Yes.
Therefore, they should maybe be able to see us.
Potentially, yeah. If you roll me roll me a awareness check or a scan check actually for you.
I like awareness better. Only because I don't have anything in scan.
I can help you scan if you want.
That would probably be a really good idea because I got a 7.
I can definitely scan.
That's what I said. Awareness. The scan fails.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What's
Yeah.
scan? Sorry, is it wits?
Wits.
I have a 21 for scan.
Are we all getting a chance to scan?
If you'd like to, yeah.
Okay, I'll just roll a Gandalf rune, guys. No big deal.
Go for it. Do it.
Nope, it's a 3.
No, that's a 3. All right. So, Archon, you kind of dip behind one of the trees and look out, and you can see 3 of the orcs kind of just moseying around, looking. And they're actually looking off into towards the east. So they don't seem to have spotted you just yet. But you also noticed 2 of them within the fenced field to the north where they seem to be digging for something.
You guys just want to take a volley at him?
Yeah, I'm immediately aiming for this guy because he looks like he's like out in the open, not next to those 2. Are those 2 looking his direction or not?
They're all 3 looking in this direction over here.
All right, I'm hitting this guy right here.
Okay. Are you guys are you 2 moving closer to the hobbits or no?
I'm gonna move closer, but I can't move my token.
Yeah, I'll move closer.
Oh.
I did when I was examining these orcs, so I'm probably about there-ish.
Come on, Fire Twin.
For some reason, your token got.
Your token was broken last week.
All right, can you move it now?
Yeah.
There we go. Everybody
Okay.
back to normal. All right. Yeah. So if you guys want to do a volley before.
Yeah, I'm immediately shooting at this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it up.
Yeah.
Can you
That's
do
a
your prepared
21 to
shot
hit.
again?
You said a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits, and then a any piercing, or is it just 21?
It is a piercing blow because I did land on a 9 and I have a keen bow.
Okay.
Ooh.
Injuries 14.
15. Just enough.
Okay.
So that took how much damage?
3.
All right. So you he's looking, and they look straight at you 3, at everybody now. And while that's happening, is anybody else letting off the volley?
Yeah, I will for sure.
Okay.
Let me roll them up here. That's a Gandalf rune. So that's going to hit.
Let's go.
Come on,
Let's
Uncle.
go.
Gandalf rune plus there's no other successes though. So it's just going to be piercing. Injury is 14. James.
Injury is 14. Okay.
Mhm.
Just 14, so succeeds.
3 damage.
3 damage. Same one?
Yes. Yeah, we've established that we do that. We aim for the same one.
Same
Sometimes.
one. All right. And that's it? Or is there more volleys going off?
I'll shoot again if you want me to.
No.
I got a shot.
Fire 2, you got a bow, right?
I got a bow.
Okay.
I'm new at this though.
All right.
19, 20,
19. 19.
20, sorry.
It does hit.
And 15's on my thing, on my feet die. Injury is 14.
Wait a second. What's your
Right.
feet die?
My feet die has a 15 on it.
Huh?
15. Your feet down only goes to 12.
Well, then I grabbed the wrong die. Sorry.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
I like it.
Yeah. I grabbed
James,
the
I'll
wrong
be
Guys,
using the
the
first
D20 from now
16s.
on.
It only goes to 12.
Well, because
Wait, what?
the other ones are missing.
It's got that modifier. I like it.
Yeah.
Right? That
Okay.
modifier.
All right.
She rolls the d20. That's what she's rolling.
19.
No, 19.
This is a 10.
Sweet.
A 10 on the
Any
feet die?
sixes?
This was a 10, yes.
Yep, that's a
It only
piercing
goes to
blow.
12. I checked. I grabbed the wrong die out of the bag.
So yeah, that's
Alright.
piercing, Pam. Congrats.
That's a piercing blow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's unusual for me.
So 14 again, I'm guessing.
Yes.
The sword.
That's 7. 10, 13,
He got
18.
Boromired.
18. So yeah,
Okay.
3 shots with this one.
And that was the 3 damage.
All right. Yeah, so as that goes off, they are going to kind of step. They're going to grab rocks and start. Actually, no. They're going to pull spears and chuck them at you with their volley. So that's 2.
I'm going to try to get out of the way.
Okay.
You can duck behind the body of the big orc.
10 for the first spear. So does that hit you, Archon?
No.
Okay, next one's going to Ferdinand. 5, 9, 13.
Oh,
15 for you, Orangeblossom?
Nope.
Nope. All right, so yeah, spears just start flying, but they're just, you watch as they're sticking in the ground in front of you as they all run up towards you. So who's meeting them on their charge?
I choose violence.
We're charging forward.
Choose violence.
All right, so Orangeblossom and Nighbird. Whoa.
Whoa.
Got a
good.
little lady there.
There you go. There we go. And then this one is going to run at Archon.
I like how they all charge you.
You can shoot him in the butt.
All right, so
Forward,
forward.
forward.
Okay. Nighbird first.
That was crappy.
Oh,
Sorry, I got 3
Orangeblossom
sixes.
got something good. You got
Oh,
I got
What?
3 6s. I'm
You
taking
go
a
first.
picture and
Good
sending
night.
it to you. I'm taking a picture of this.
Get fucked to that orc in particular.
Holy smokes! I would say that it hits.
yeah, because that's 18.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that didn't hit. Just
Yeah,
leave.
and then it's a
Just go.
5 and a 7.
Just run right now.
Yeah.
So you could
So-
add. I don't know. You don't have a keen bow, do you? Or a keen weapon?
I do have a keen short sword.
So
Yeah.
you can use one of those successions to make it a piercing blow because it would go up to 9, and then the other 2 as heavy blows to add more damage, which would be really
Yep.
sick.
Well, that's
Sick
what I'm
nasty.
gonna do.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I'm gonna. What do I need to do to do that? Hang on.
All you got to do is what is your strength value?
Like my rating
Yeah.
is
Your
3.
score, yeah.
So you'll add 6 to whatever your damage is.
Okay.
Plus, James needs to make an injury roll.
Yep. But before we do that, I need to have see what Pam got.
Failed miserably this time.
Okay. Having the orcs
12.
running at
I
the
slipped in a
Nighbird.
patch of mud or something.
Yeah, you caught them patch of mud as you watched them coming towards you, and you went and slipped. All right. But in the meantime, Orangeblossom comes out with the pro. Well, that's a 12. That's not going to that. Oh wow, 23 for injuries. That's not gonna.
Oh no, injury
not
was
gonna hit.
16.
Yep.
But
you're still doing how much damage altogether?
9.
6 plus your
3.
weapon.
Yeah, so 9 total.
9 total.
Ooh.
And that's
It's
that
pretty
one.
good hit for a little one.
Very good hit. So yeah, you kind of stab deep into the hide of the side of the orc as you pull out the blade, and you can see it dripping with blood. The orc,
Should go for the femur.
he's not looking too good. Kind of looks a little green than normal.
This is not new.
Archon, what are you doing melee wise? You don't have a choice to go rearward.
Okay.
Oh, and guys who are in the audience who might know this game better than we do. Normally, I couldn't go rearward because there has to be more than one. It has to be like half the party, but I have a special feat that as long as there are big people, I'm allowed to go rearward with only one.
Yeah, but if everybody is teamed up, then it doesn't. You can still go no matter what.
Yeah.
So.
I immediately remove my daggers from my hips and start slashing at this guy.
All right. Every time he does an attack, he vanishes, and he comes back.
It's his stealth.
Let's see.
That 23 stealth he's got, but he can't do,
That is a 16 to hit. I'm not sure what his parry score is.
So his parry score is a +1.
Okay, I beat it then. Because my TN's a 14.
Okay.
So that does 2 points of damage from a dagger.
All right, and that's all you got?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right. So it was more of you kind of hit the weapon with the dagger, so it's more of just you trying to get the orc to kind of just give up.
Okay.
All right. And the rearward finally, so this puts Ferdinand up.
Yeah, we're going to just shoot as we always do.
All right.
Shoot and shoot and shoot. It is miss. Not enough.
And a miss. Nervous that he could shoot one of his fellow comrades, he kind of fires off, and it goes a little wide. The orcs are now going to attack. First one's going to be Nighbird. And this one gets an extra dice because of because of forward.
Yikes.
1, 14, 16, 24. Or 22. That hits.
As Geralt would say, fuck.
And for their weapon, let's see here. Scimitar. That means I'm going to see what is the piercing blow on that weapon. Piercing weapons.
Ferdinand, you got healing skills, right?
After battle.
For battle.
Healing doesn't really work like it does in D&D and
yeah, I know. It's just, as long as I don't bleed out, I'll be okay. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to bring her cousin in because she'll be dead.
I'm trying to kill off people. Leave me.
Don't tell them that.
I said I'm not trying to. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen.
Not trying to.
An additional lesson to trying to see how much I need to add to this weapon as a piercing blow. Swords. Use swords. You only get a +1, so that will only put me at a 6. That won't work. So total you're taking for this one is it's going to be 4 points of for the scimitar. So it's his blade. It's this jagged looking blade. It comes down and just.
Which was it goes off of again? What I take it off of endurance?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Orangeblossom, you also did forward. 3, 9, 8, 6, 8, 9, 14?
No,
No. All right.
I'm too small and crafty.
Too small and crafty. And did you go open Archon?
No.
Did you roll
I
with an
just
extra
went,
dice, or did you?
Wait. Yeah, I had no extra. I was right in the middle. Yeah, open is the one in the middle, right? Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Opens. That is 24 to hit with 2 Grandolph runes. So
Oh,
we'll
God.
Bring that up to a.
Matt, take your dice back from him.
Bring that up
What
to
the hell?
It's a D6 rune, not the D12. But that's going to bring the pierce up to a 12, or a 10 rather. So injury is 14 or 16.
Okay. Injury is a 16, and I do have. All right, 2 pips on that. All right, that is a 16 on the dot.
Ooh. So
Meets his beats, right?
Yep, meets it beats.
Hey.
So as he comes down, you watch as Archon just hits it as hard as he can away with the dagger.
He
But
Aragorns
it takes
it.
a lot. It takes a lot out of him. It's going to take. It's going to be 3 points of endurance.
Okay.
Yep, 3 points of endurance. All right. That's that one. That one. Okay, that goes back to and then while that's happening, the hobbits looking around. Maybe we should help. And they pick up rocks and start throwing them at.
Please let their aim be good.
My dudes.
Do any of them have the feat that lets them make injuries?
No, they don't.
Because they have to roll a 12 on that rune, so
Yeah.
it's tough. But
That's gonna be. That's a miss. That's a miss.
Come on, buddy.
And that's a miss. Yeah, all 3 of them just kind of. They're trying, but just not really that skilled with too much. All right, so back to the top of the round. Anybody trading out positions?
No, I'm going to try to do better this time.
Okay, you do better this time.
I'll stay rearward.
Okay. Yep, stay in rearward.
I'm gonna stay right here just so that this guy doesn't run up on Ferdinand.
Okay.
17.
17. 17 hits.
Cool. Still using my axe double-handed. Injury is 20. Damage is 6.
Okay, so with the additional 6, you will you'll drop his endurance So he kind of swings, and as he's swinging at you, you see the opening, and you take the axe and you right into its side, and it starts to the orc starts to bleed and just kind of falls over.
Hey.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Orange Blossom.
It's 11. I did it.
Nope.
I did a bad.
Aw.
I did a bad.
Yeah.
I
We're
was
too
too busy
excited from your
dodging.
first successful.
Avoiding the scimitar was the main focus of this action. Is Orange Blossom's looking around, trying to see an opening, and just can't seem to locate one. And then Archon.
Right. Rolling with my daggers again.
Stab him again.
Eat him.
Come on, dagger. I'm taking a picture of this. That is a
I
Gandalf
trust
rune and
you.
2 6s.
Ooh.
Oh,
Alright.
shit.
He's going for a major artery.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's going for major artery. All right, so let's see here. That's
So it's a piercing blow, and then I'm just gonna use 2 heavy blows with it.
I got an 8 for my injury.
All right, and
So
Yeah,
the
that's-
jugular.
So
that's definitely under the.
cinematic death.
So I'm trying to like see around this thing after blocking it because I'm trying to see what's going on with Nighbird.
Mhm.
And the moment it looks like she might be in danger, I had enough of this and just slice his throat and then pull out my bow to get ready.
All right. So yeah, as the orc swings and it opens up, he watches. He looks over, sees the opening, is right against the throat, and just falls down dead. All right, and you can hear it kind of gurgling for the moment, but
Goodbye.
and then you draw the blade. You draw your bow. All right, and Ferdinand,
I'm going to try to shoot the one that's on Nighbird.
that one's dead.
Oh, I thought it was still up. Okay, I'll kill the one in front of Orange Blossom.
Oh, I thought yeah, it was still
Yep. Orange Blossom's the only one left, and that one's looking pretty ugly too.
6.
Clear.
Just a hit. So 3 points of endurance. And it's no injury threshold.
Okay, still standing.
Mhm.
Right, now we're going to roll a d6 to see who it attacks. Actually, no, it's going to attack Orange Blossom because that's who it's next to.
Yeah, but I'd run over there. Or take 2 steps.
That's going to be 7, 13, 19, 29.
Yeah.
Excuse me? 29? How many dice are you rolling?
Technically 5.
What?
Yeah, because they get 3 to start, and she's in forward, so it gets an extra
Oh,
dice
God.
plus the d12.
You sure I can't run over there?
Yeah, but funny enough, the only thing I can do is add to it because I won't make the pierce. So it'll be a total of 6 points of endurance.
Rude.
As you block, you were trying to find that opening, and instead you watch this orc just swing wildly, and it connects against the blade and shakes the blade so heavily that it wears you out a bit. You're panting and preparing for your next attack.
I went
And
in the
that's
ring
the
race.
last one there is left. So now we go into.
I'm running over there.
Yep, now we go into to attack the orc mode.
Oh God.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Everybody okay?
Oh, well, failed miserably.
Failed miserably.
Failed miserably.
Oh no. Okay, Orange Blossom.
I got 18, 24, and one of those is a 6.
Hey.
20,
Take it,
24,
take it.
and one of those is a 6.
That hits.
So is that the heavy blow thing where I add the strength, or What does the 6 do? I forgot.
If your D12 is high enough, or you can add to it to get to that 10, you're good. Otherwise,
My D12 was a 10, so it
that's
got the piercing.
That's a
already.
piercing. Yeah.
So
11, 18. So no
uh,
pierce.
correct. No injury, but 6 damage.
Yep. And once that opening, what happens is as you hit the blades together, you watch that it actually opens up the wound that you stabbed him in earlier, and the blood starts to spurt out as it just kind of collapses as it's hit blade to blade.
Now you have
Orangeblossom
even
goes
more blood.
feral.
Actually, I think you're supposed to go, I am no man.
Yes.
Is everybody all right?
I think so. Do you
I
see the
immediately
one?
The
run over
hobbits
to them
kind of
to make
hiding
sure.
behind the large tree, like peeking their heads out.
Do any of you need medical attention?
I know. We're all right. We're right here.
We could use a drink.
Or 5.
I'm not sure if that would be the safest thing to do right now. Though I do know we've kind of barred ourselves into the tavern. There's probably a few of us in there. I don't know how many are sober, but well, anyway.
How many
do
of
we-
you in this town are actually capable of fighting?
Here right now, probably none.
That's all. That's quite all right. We can handle it.
I mean, we have the
Norman.
bounders who are kind of like the guard, but really all they do is carry around small sticks and make sure that the animals don't get in.
I don't know what you're saying. The Bounders do a fine job.
Well, I mean, they do a fine job, yes, but not towards orcs.
Let's just go kill the orcs.
Let's go get the next set. Onward.
Well, I need to know which one do we want to go in, or where do we want to go?
Well, where are the children at? Do you have any children in this village that we should go and rescue?
I mean, probably pinned in somewhere, but I'm not sure which house they would be in. Most of the orcs have either.
In how many places are you held captive? Only one, or is there more?
No, they kind of spread out and they took over most of the city. Well, village.
So if most of them are within the buildings, there might be minor amount of scouts left on the outside.
Good assumption.
Well,
We could
we're
maybe get a better.
Why don't we
glance.
just go around and take out the scouts?
That is my thought.
Well, if we just kill the orcs who are in town, we don't need to worry about the scouts, do we?
Well, they're on the outskirts of town.
It's up to you. This is your adventure. I will follow along.
Can I sneak? I want to
Let-
kind of like dip around through shadows and find any bush I can to sneak around to start scouting the area, see how many are just lingering outside of the buildings.
Sure, give me a stealth check.
All right, stealth is okay. That's good. Oh, that was the worst.
Oh no.
For
Microphone
9.
lit.
All right. So as you get kind of head into.
Oh no! I didn't.
Close to the what?
I didn't roll with
Favor?
2 feet die. Only 1 feet die.
Yeah. Roll the second favor. Do better.
Thank God. But the
Do
second
better.
feet die is 17, which beats my wits.
Sweet.
Okay.
Woof.
So yeah, you
Success.
It's about to be a bad day.
slide up next to the first building, and you can see these little wooden hovels are kind of separated by a few, just enough room to kind of parse away the buildings, so that carts can get around and whatnot. Looking down the side of the house, you see what looks like a small spear kind of sticking outward about 10 feet or so past the home. And then at the farther distance, you can see another one kind of pacing around a large building. You could assume would either be a shop of some sort or maybe the local tavern. So you would see this one here and this one here.
Okay. So I kind of like just creep back. I see 2 more ahead.
Let's get him.
There's one closer to us that I believe we could eliminate quickly and quietly.
Right. So shoot him in the head with a bow.
Indeed.
As usual. Hooray!
Let's go for it.
So everybody's just going to kind of wait until he moves into range and then fire.
Yeah, let's get some branches and stuff and like camouflage ourselves a bit and wait for him.
Cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
Snake!
Grab
Snake!
a bush.
Either give me
Sure.
either a explore check or a craft check if you're trying to put your stuff together.
I don't like
Yeah,
either
I'll give
one
it
of
to you.
those.
It's not gonna do any friggin' good, but we'll
Yeah,
roll
it's
it.
really not.
I can try. I'm favored
Ugh.
in explore.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah, I got nothing in either one. So I'm just gonna roll a 12.
I'm gonna do an explore.
Nope.
Yep, I
They
got
were both a 2.
12.
Got nothing.
Yeah, I did not pass my.
21.
We have disguises, but it's basically we stuck leaves to our forehead and called it a day.
I'm just standing like this. I'm a tree.
Yeah, and I got a 21 for a change.
Oh, hey, Nighbird vanishes.
Yeah, everybody
with the
else
wilderness.
has
Even
everybody
with the
else has
hair.
kind of placed some twigs and leaves, and you can kind of see them like pushed underneath
Hang on,
clothing,
James.
so they kind of stick out.
Let me rephrase what I'm doing. I'm not so much like
Okay.
crafting a disguise as I am performing surgery on these leaves so that they end up in such a way that is the correct physiological shape to hide the anatomy of a hobbit. So that seems like just a medicine check to me.
Just roll in the dirt.
Yeah, we're just gonna build a blind.
Just randomly find the shower curtain. But no, the rest of
the
you,
snipers with all the bushes.
yeah. So the rest of you kind of have used some leaves and some twigs, and you really can't tell if you're trying to do something or if you're just trying to make yourself look more natural. And then you look over and the Nighbird has this full like cloak of leaves already done up, and she's got it over her head, and she's wrapped her hair back so you can't see any of the color, and you can almost to the point where she sits next to a tree and it just looks like a giant bush.
Squeak on the Nighbird for extra
Very
camouflage. No.
We know where
Yeah.
she's at. Squeak twice.
I'm just gonna stand behind the Nighbird.
And we'll all stealthily creep forward. Ready your bows.
Right.
You know.
Give me Give me a stealth. No. Let's see here. Give me an awareness check, Nighbird. See how well you are able to plan this out.
Not well. Even with 2 feet dug. 9.
So you watch as the Nighbird shuffles towards like this giant bush, almost looking like the Thing, or
Swamp Thing?
kind of, well, yeah, Swamp Thing, just kind of crawling towards into this field area, and you can see. The best way I can describe this would be, the 3 hobbits in a trench coat type feel. They're all just poking out of sides behind them with arrows pointed. And the
Shoot that
goblin
guy.
looks over
Shoot
and
him.
fires.
Shoot
I'm going to say
him.
the goblin is going to fire first because you failed at that awareness. And it's going to try to shoot the
Horribly.
bush.
5 dice, and I fail horribly.
We're going to do it because it's going to use a hate. It's going to roll with an extra dice.
Oh, great. I should have had that healing.
It's going to be a 9.
I don't like when he does that.
That's a 20, and that's a 9 on the dice with a rune, so that puts me at a 10. So I need a injury 14.
I don't want to.
Well, you gotta.
I don't want to.
You could just never roll the dice.
A very
Just
boring
decide
roll.
you succeed.
No
Wait,
one
I
else
haven't been
did.
rolling great tonight.
Roll the 12 or the 6? 12, huh?
So you're gonna roll a 12 plus your,
If you have any protection.
your protection.
Like my corselet.
Yeah, that should be that's 2 dice. Because the corselet is 2 dice.
2d6,
12 plus
so a
2d6.
12 and 2d6.
Mm-hmm. No!
It was
Don't
really
say shit is your first response.
Don't say
Oh, no.
shit.
4.
Never get. Ooh.
Did
Wait,
you say-
what?
What?
Did you roll a? You didn't roll a Sauron, did you?
I did not roll a Sauron.
Oh,
I have a 2 on my feet die. And the others are 1s.
Oh,
no.
Actually, the worst.
What was that?
So you might have to send a message to Nighbird's cousin.
Oh no.
oh no. My
So-
idol, no.
Oh no.
I'm glad she's dead.
Well, she's not dead because she technically has
Damn.
2. She gets 2 wounds.
No, hey,
Um,
think about it, Alan. We don't have to roll shadow points if we're glad she's dead.
That's not true.
I think that means you roll more shadow points.
No, you see, she was an agent of Sauron. It's a good thing that she died.
All right. So
I'm over here cringing still.
Yeah, that's
So just for people who are aware, because this is the first time this has happened where a character is actually going to get wounded. Player heroes
Very
who are
badly
wounded,
wounded.
for the first time, they immediately check the wounded box on their character sheet and then proceed to roll on the wound severity table below using a feat die to determine the extent of the injury.
I don't want to.
So roll me your d12, please.
Roll a 1 and see what happens.
oh no.
5. So severe injury, indicating how long it will take for the injury to mend, expressed in
Oh, no.
days.
It's going to
So,
take
yeah,
you a
you're
week to heal. So me and the dog are out of commission.
Yes. So you're going to.
Godspeed.
The spear is currently sticking in your leg, deeply. and
Ow.
I believe I can help with that, right? With the heal after combat.
I think heal for you gives them. You can reduce the amount of days it takes.
And I can roll healing too, assuming I'm still awake.
Yes, I mean you're still technically moving. You're just in
Not
severe
well.
pain. You're just in severe pain.
I know that feeling.
So now the rest of you can fire your volley.
Shoot him!
As this thing is going to reach for a horn on its hip.
Shoot him!
Or It's gonna. Is it gonna commit? Is it gonna kill itself?
No,
Because it's sad about what it did.
Sound an alarm.
Could I have grabbed a spear and just throw it at it?
You're gonna rip the spear out of.
No, one of the
Nighbird's
ones
leg
from
and-
the ones we already killed.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
I would like to shoot it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I mean,
I'm
it
gonna
shot
shoot it.
her, so you would have the opportunity
gonna
to do
prepare
a
a shot
volley
and shoot
before
it.
it blows the.
Yeah, that's a Gandalf rune and an additional success. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my piercing shot and make that an 8 damage wound as well.
Kill it.
Okay.
Deceit.
Well, it only
Don't
has-
worry, Nighbird. I shall avenge you and then heal you.
I grabbed Gar's hammer.
This is going to be.
I just hope that your insurance premiums are all paid up so that you can afford the health care, as it were.
Kill the wizard.
6, 9, 15.
Yep, he's good. But he's still going to
Okay.
take 8 stamina damage.
Yeah, so it's not a cinematic death, but you do catch him right between the eyes as he falls to the ground.
Get fucked, nerd. I'll run over to Nighbird really quickly and
you
see.
watch
thought
as
you
it
were
kind of
right
lands on
behind
the
me.
ground holding this what looks like a bone, like a horn made out of bone, kind of just laying on the ground.
Oh, that's mine now.
But that's fine.
That's the Ferdinand's in trouble horn now.
Snow or corn.
All right.
I just want to make sure really quickly that she's not going to die, and then I'll get back into cover because there's more we need to kill, right?
Yes. There's another one that seems to be guarding the entrance to this building up here. And you also have seen tracks that kind of lead other directions, but you don't see any currently in your eyes or in your line of sight as of right now.
Oh, tracking's not my job anyway. That's somebody who looks at stuff.
Yeah, who isn't here anyway, so.
You elf, use your specialize and see if there's more of them coming.
Use those glowy
What?
eyes of yours.
I did see one more over here, so I'm gonna sneak up to right, about here. Are there any
Okay.
windows on the side of this?
There don't where you're at. There would be a window sticking right about here.
Can I just peek inside to see if there's anyone in there?
Yeah, give me an awareness. Actually, no. Give me a scan check.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Actually, scan or awareness. I'd be okay with.
Right, scan. 18. It's an 18, which beats my DC, my TN.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah. So you see, as you look inside, the lights are extremely dim in here. But you do see one large orc kind of sitting on the bed over here, and you can catch a glimpse of 2 hobbits tied up in the corner over here.
Does either one of them have a big gun?
No.
Oh, shit.
I motion back to them.
What? I'm sorry, I can't quite hear you.
Oh shit! Is this window open?
I think
All
he
right.
was asking you, James.
Yeah,
What was
is
that?
the window open, James?
Oh, no, it's not open.
Okay.
Do we shoot them? Is that what we're doing?
Yes. So I want to prepare my shot right at the window and like kind of gaze through it and like just get and ready myself to take a shot right through the window.
Okay, I am gonna say it's gonna go with ill favor because you're trying to
Okay.
fire through a window.
Oh,
Okay.
do you want me to go first then? Because I roll at favored on all ranged, so it would be even for me.
Okay.
That sound good? Because we're probably gonna have to bust it open after that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna spend a hope, James, as well.
Okay.
Hobbits don't lock their windows, just open it.
8, 11. It's a hit, but nothing spectacular.
Okay.
So it's just 3 damage. But it's not just 3 damage. It's 3 freaking damage, guys. We got it.
Yeah.
And he died. Who would have known?
He did not die, but you
Well,
hear the
I mean, that's what you say.
as the window shatters and the orc and he's going to throw this bed up against the window.
I was shooting right after he broke the window.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a volley.
Oh, you guys were going to shoot both at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see if you make it in before he throws the bed up.
That's a Gandalf rune
That will most likely
That
make it
helps.
before he throws the bed up.
and 1 success.
Oh, okay. So pierced.
Yep. So we got a piercing and doing a heavy blow with it too.
Okay. Uh, 20.
Yeah, that beats it. So it's 9 points of damage.
Woohoo!
Plus your 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you hear you see the arrow fly through as the bed is thrown up. You hear, and the bed slams against the wall, and then nothing kind of happens.
Oh, is he dead?
He is dead. And I just kind of creep up to the window and
God, I hope he just stabbed you in the face. When you
move the mattress.
You push the mattress.
Yeah.
The mattress doesn't budge.
Okay.
Good.
Can I shoot
Nice.
this one? I don't have to move.
Hey, oh shit. Here, I tell you what. Here, Nighbird, give me that axe for a moment. And I'll start hacking this bed apart with Nighbird's axe.
I'm not moving. Kind of axe.
Any kind of axe works for chopping trees. That's what makes them a versatile weapon.
Are there any other windows Orangeblossom could try to sneak into without getting in that thing's line of sight?
Now, Orangeblossom, we've committed to getting in this window.
Can I
Can't just give up.
There's that one out
So-
there in the open though. Can I shoot at it?
I mean, you're welcome to. As you
Can I try?
actually give me
Aren't you dead?
a awareness. Give me an
Not yet.
awareness.
You dead.
Not yet.
Good.
Not dead yet.
Wow.
Feeling better.
Give me an
She
awareness,
turned me into
Nighbird,
a
to see if you notice the other patrol moving towards you, or moving towards this area.
14?
Does that beat your
Which
Does
one?
that beat your strength?
My strength? No.
Yeah.
Your strength TN.
Nope.
Nope. So yeah, you don't notice.
I'm too much pain.
You're in
Which
too
is
much
fair.
pain.
No one bothered to
and-
heal me.
Well, we're in the middle of combat. I don't think it's like a.
You know, I've got this big spear sticking out of my leg still too.
I don't think this is time for me to perform like surgery type things on you while we're still fighting dudes. But
Well,
I will
belt
afterwards.
so I can tie it off.
Where's Ferdinand at on the screen?
Ferdinand is everywhere and nowhere.
Way out there.
How do you like that answer?
I'm just gonna put you next
Ferdinand
to the
would be
bed
by
where
the
you're
window.
hacking the.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So as you are looking around and you guys are trying to hack away at this window to open it up, you hear the sound as this horrific
dying?
noise. Yeah, the orc horn kicks off, and they all start charging your direction.
Did you guys hear that turtle fought just now? Is that supposed to be some sort of horn?
So they're going to.
Definitely not the elves.
So it's going to be 2 orcs and 3 goblins. Coming
No,
at you
I'm
all at
just
once.
staying where I'm at because I'm not moving very good.
And they're all going to, for this moment, everybody's going to take a volley. So you guys will get a chance, as you heard that horn go off, to prepare yourselves for a volley.
Where are our hobbit friends with rocks?
In the back.
No,
Way
they
back
should just
here.
leave. They don't need to be helping.
I just didn't know
But
where
rocks
they
are
were.
distracting.
Yeah, but we're here to rescue them, not to get them killed.
They've kind of stayed by Nighbird, but they're still a little skittish on the fact that there's dead orcs all around them.
Well,
At least
fair.
you're dead.
So far.
Dead orcs are better than live orcs.
True. Very true. So is anybody taking their volley, or is it going to be a volley of orcs?
I'm gonna try to shoot one.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
definitely shoot at them.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So I will say, because they
17.
gave off the alarm, you'd at least be able to ready yourselves before they all start chucking spears at you as they run towards you and draw blades.
That means we go first, right? Because they're bad
Yes.
guys.
Well,
Yes.
I was shooting at this one and I rolled a 17.
Which one were you shooting at? Can you blink it?
That one. Maybe. That one.
You just gotta hold the left trigger in.
Ah,
There you go.
very
All
good.
right, so that one, yep. 17.
Actually,
No, that one's dead.
That one's dead. Okay, then the next one is not dead.
Okay.
No, that one
Maybe
was
this
dead
one.
already.
That's why the little markings on it. But I guess I could turn it to. I'll turn it to the skull. That way you'll.
Now I can see it.
There we go. All right. And
Okay,
we'll bring
then the
those
next
to,
one up. 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
then you
10
have
on
a-
the feet die.
Okay.
Hey,
All right, so goblins get. Six, 10. So cinematic death.
Cool.
Hey,
yes.
I'm still pissed. Right
You're
between
kind of
the eyes, because I can't
Holding
get
on,
up.
like holding down, yeah, like one knee.
The one leg stretched out in front.
And starts gurgling blood. That one did.
Haha, I taught
Arcana.
you well, Nighbird.
Archon and Ferdinand.
yeah. Go ahead, Archon.
Okay.
Technically, because of the way this is. they're all
18.
kind
I'm
of-
not sure what their parry score is.
They're lining up to be dead.
The goblins' parry scores are 0.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then I hit him with an 18.
Okay.
So it's just 3 points of damage because I got nothing else.
Okay.
And I'll back him up this time since he finished my kill off last time. I'll try and do the same for him.
Okay.
Hey,
It's a piercing shot with 1 success.
let's go.
So we're going to make it heavy. So he'll take 8 points of damage, and then he'll do an injury roll.
Okay.
That's my uncle, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Gandalf rune. 14.
Meets his beats.
Oh,
Still 8 points of damage, though. He's nearly
Still
dead.
8
Oh
points of
yeah,
damage. Actually, 8 points of
Nearly
damage to a goblin does kill it.
Hey.
let's go.
Well
Oh,
done.
it is.
Well done, team.
The volley just kind of fires in the air, and you don't know where it hits, but you watch as the goblin just collapses.
Works for me.
All right, and then they are going to do a similar. Both orcs and the goblin are going to fire. Goblin's going to go first with his bow of horn. That's 3.
You guys be careful. He has a horny bow.
What is it? 8, 10, 16 for Archon?
No, does not hit.
Nope. All right. Orcs are going to throw spears. 9. 16 Ferdinand.
No.
Okay. And guess Nighbird, because you can't see Orangeblossom, she's hiding around a corner.
I'm
she's-
far away.
Eye of Sauron. So yeah, that one doesn't hit either.
Good.
Did he get himself?
All right. No, he didn't get himself. But that means at the beginning of combat,
Both
they're going
ring
to
both.
rush up. It's going to do 1 to that one, 1 to that one, and 1 to this one. All right. So the only one that would not be that'll be rearward this time will be the Nighbird due to complications here. Yeah, injury and staying back. So forward, open, or defensive for Ferdinand.
Defensive.
Okay. So what are you attacking with, or do you not have anything?
I'll attack unarmed.
Okay.
Where is that stacked? I have just a straight up Gandalf thing. Nope, miss.
All right.
I punch at him, but I miss.
Yeah. All right. Archon.
All right, I'm in the open.
Okay.
Kind of just move my arm, take out my dagger, and hey, Gandalf rune.
Hey,
Hey.
Yeah, I got no successes or anything. That's just a Gandalf rune.
Okay, that's still Pierce.
And that
Wow.
It is a
second
14.
Sauron in a row. That's a 13.
hey,
Yep. Cinematic death.
yeah.
I
I'm good with that dagger.
spin my bow, take out my dagger. I look towards Ferdinand to see his enemy, and I cut this guy's throat, and then I move directly into this guy's line of sight.
Okay.
Ooh.
And Orangeblossom.
I forgot to roll because I was so
You going
distracted
open or
by
forward?
forward.
All right.
Forward.
She's very intense.
Why is math hard when you're under pressure?
I don't know.
Okay, so
Count the
18.
numbers on the 6 and then the count number on the 12.
Yeah, it's 18. And one of those was a 6.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay. And what is your feat?
I did not get piercing on my feet.
Okay, so
was a
you're gonna add
5.
it all together to the attack.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is the total on endurance?
That would be 6? Yes.
6.
6.
All right. Gubba's dead. All those goblins are dead. Okay. And then Nighbird, you can choose which one you're going to shoot after, Ferdinand's or Orange Blossoms.
Orange blossoms.
Rude! Protect the healer!
I
See
imagine.
who looks after your spear wound now, Nighbird.
Oh, no.
23 with Gandalf on the feet die.
Hits. All right.
And it's a piercing.
Oh,
12,
Nice.
16, 24. So it's a miss on the protection, or it's a success on the protection.
Well, it's a 3 damage.
Okay. Two, three. All right. Orcs are going to attack now. The orcs. One is going to go after Ferdinand. He's going to
Okay.
swing wildly with his scimitar.
Aha!
And you said you're 10.
No.
Since you were defensive, so you block it with your bow. And then Orange Blossom, that's 4 dice. 9, 10, 18, 22.
Yep.
And that's going to be 3 points of endurance.
Ouch.
So what is your endurance down to at the moment?
12.
12. And what is your load score?
6.
6. Okay, good. So once your endurance drops past your load score, you become weary, and then we get into bigger issues. So, all right. And when you hit 0, you just go unconscious. Heads up. All right, and then that's it for that. So back to the top.
I'm dropping rearward, please.
Okay, since there's less. All right, so you're gonna kind of dip backwards as
Yes,
and
I'll
let
move
Archon
myself.
take on the keep the front line.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're going forward, open, or defensive.
I will stay in open.
Okay.
Mm. 10. That does. Yeah, I don't do nothing. I don't hit.
Nope.
I
Oh.
completely whiff.
Oh. That's okay. It happens from time to time.
Orange Blossom.
It was a 15.
15. That's against your.
Oh, right. That's my.
Yeah, and it's a +1 to that. So.
No.
So no. Okay.
No.
So, all right. So both of those are a miss. And then our rearward friends.
It's just me, right?
No, me too.
Yeah.
Oh, Nighbird. You want to go
Nighbird
first,
hasn't
Nighbird? Or
passed
do you
out
care
yet.
if I go first? I'll go first.
We're both rolling.
Cocked. Gandalf rune. So piercing,
Mm.
but nothing special other than that.
Okay.
So 3 points of damage plus whatever happens.
Which one were you aiming at? I'm aiming at the one by Orange Blossom.
I will aim at the one. I guess by. I'll aim at the one that's close to my good elven friend then.
Okay. So yeah, they did succeed with 21.
Yeah, that's fine. 3 points of damage.
17 for this one.
Okay. What is your so remember it's a +1 to your TN because of their parry score. So if it beats your score, then you succeed. If you don't beat it, then you fail.
Wait, the strength 10?
Yep.
That's an 18.
Okay, so you succeed. So wait, the strength is an 18 TN? Or?
Mm-hmm. And I
Okay,
rolled
so you
17.
Okay, so yeah, you failed. All right. Yeah. And you said it was three for you, Ferdinand?
Yes, 3 for me.
Okay. Right. And that brings us back to the orcs who are going to attack our friends. Archon first. 9, 10, 17.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Orangeblossom. 7, 8, 10, 13.
Does not hit.
All right. Blocking easily back and forth as you watch. One slams into the ground, just swings wildly, and Archon steps away from the side, getting ready to slash it. Orangeblossoms is kind of just swinging down like it would chop downward, but Orangeblossom's so small that she kind of dips in and out to make sure that it doesn't get hit.
What a beautiful dance.
Thank you.
Oh, shut your gibbering hole.
They're gonna do hate next turn just to make sure they hit this time.
They went to
Archon,
the sad boy assassin school of
you're up.
workery.
Sad.
All right. After the exchange, the orc, I'm gonna swing my daggers again. That is,
Come on, Fire Twin, get him.
that is an 18, and I have a 10 on the die and 1 success.
Ooh, we'll take it.
All right.
Nice.
That puts us at 18.
Oof. All right, so I'll pass the injury, but it does take 8 damage.
Oh yeah. So just the wear and tear of the battle opens the orc up as the blade slashes across the chest, and you can see the wound cut in deep as the creature falls to the ground unconscious.
There we go.
And Orangeblossom.
Oh, hey, I got a success.
Hey.
Hey.
Yay!
So I just beat my target number by 1, so it hits, but I got a success.
That's all that matters.
So
Love it.
that is another 6 damage.
So did you beat the target by 1
Yes.
with the added +1 or no?
Oh, I didn't add the +1. So then I beat the target by 2.
Your TN goes up by 1.
Oh, my team goes up. Oh, well, then I just meet it.
Okay, either way, you still hit it.
Sorry, so many things.
Yeah.
It's new numbers to keep track of. We're all used to the
other kind.
the D&Ds.
The
Yeah.
D&Ds.
We have to start using more hip language. What is it that the youth are saying? L plus ratio? It's these guys.
What?
Phase up.
Yeet? I don't know.
Yeet? We're gonna yeet them? Is that what- yeet
To
them?
Bro,
oblivion.
The Hobbit?
Yeet is like 3.5 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody says yeet anymore.
Nobody says yeet anymore.
You can.
Slay them.
I'm not hip to the
Slay
lingo.
them. All right. So how much damage was that one?
6.
6. Goodness gracious. All right. Still standing. Our volley. Our rearwards. Nighbird first, I'm guessing.
Missed.
Missed. Ferdinand.
Yeah, Ferdinand's got stuff.
Come on, Ferdinand.
Ferdinand has a hit, and I'm going to make it piercing with my additional success.
Okay.
So it'll be 3 plus the piercing. I never pierce. It's not a big deal.
12.
Yay! He's dead.
Hey!
Yeah. So
Cinematic blow.
Yeah, I'll shoot him. I'll draw the bow back, and just as he's about to slash down on my wonderful friend, just you get the whole Legolas like arrow emerges from the back, and from the back, and
The back of the head sticks out the front like a unicorn horn, and
except when he turns to like acknowledge him, like Legolas would be doing something cool, and Ferdinand just goes, "Hello."
All right, that puts us that one down. And I will say, because we've kind of closed out this combat, this is a good time for us to take our break.
Hey.
So we're going to do a 5-minute break, and we'll be back shortly. Stay tuned. And we're back.
And did you
All right.
say combat was over?
I did say combat was over.
We're
at the moment.
victorious.
Healing roll.
We were victorious.
Yeah, hang on. You don't do it. Let me do it, Pam. I'm
Oh,
better
you
at
do
healing
it,
than
but
you.
I actually do have that skill.
I'm favored and have 3 dice.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
you have
I'm
one
built-
more than I do, and you roll better.
And I'm favored. That's a 10, so I pierced on my healing.
That's not how that works.
No,
said the
that's
surgery.
17. That's 20, which is well above my target number.
Okay, so the way first aid works is you can reduce the severity of an injury with a healing roll. A successful healing roll reduces the severity of the injury by 1 day, plus 1 day for each Gandalf rune
You
scored.
get these 6s?
No, I did not. Sorry.
Okay.
So 1 day.
Yep.
So we're down to 4 days now.
Yes. So each hero may be administered a successful first aid only once. A failed healing roll cannot be repeated after the
Shit, I should have
at
spent a
least
hope.
day,
Sorry, Pam.
as the failure of the treatment is immediately apparent.
Oh, but I can do it again tomorrow.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And I only have 2 on my healing, but it's also favored, so.
Yeah, mine is favored as well.
But you naturally roll better than I do.
I'll spend hope on it next time, Pam. We'll see if we can get you better.
So how do you
So-
get endurance back?
After you
During fellowship, right?
Sleep
Yes.
Or is it after a rest?
or rest?
it's after a rest.
Well, we know
Yeah.
there's a bed in the one room.
Just gotta flip it back over.
Right. Let me verify that just to make sure people understand that. So getting your endurance back. Where did that go? Endurance and hope. Yeah, so you can take a prolonged rest under normal circumstances where you're not being it's considered a protected rest. You recover all lost endurance points or a number of endurance points equal to your strength if you have a wounded box checked. So for people who are not wounded, everybody other than Pam, you would get your full endurance back. Pam, you would only get your strength score back
Great.
of endurance.
You mean the rating? Lovely.
Yes, the rating.
That's what I get for letting the die pick it for me.
It happens.
Oops.
Yeah, and then for a short rest, you can go and you can do 1 short rest, and then throughout the day.
So since
can
we're
do-
healing, can I since we're resting, can I heal her again in the morning? Can I make another roll?
In the morning, yeah. Or unless you guys are trying to do a prolonged rest.
Are we trying to do prolonged, guys, or do we want to just take a quick breather and then keep moving?
Do we know if all the orcs are dead or not?
Yeah, you know what? We should talk to the hobbits and see, actually.
Yeah.
Excuse me, that Garnette. How many more of them
Oh,
do you
yes.
think there are?
Well, we haven't looked in any of the homes yet. I fear that most of these places probably have at least a couple of them in each home.
I feel like we don't have time to spend the night, guys.
Although,
Perhaps we should clear some more houses? Do you think that there are people holed up in these other houses or just orcs?
oh no, mostly, I fear that they're all being held up with the people in them. Some of them have been terribly hurt, and others are being used more as like servants.
Yes, but what I mean is, like, is there a place where the orcs bunk?
Normally, they would just stay in the homes.
Well, I'm talking about, are there any high concentrations that we could, like, set on fire or...
Oh, I don't know.
Because really, the orcs really don't like the daylight. So I was hoping that they would go somewhere during the day and we could just kill them while they're asleep.
I mean, we could check the tavern. It's a large building. Maybe.
All right. Does that sound like a plan, guys? Or what are we feeling?
Yes, it does. Do any of them leave the buildings to investigate anything or look around?
Not usually till nighttime.
What is it? What time is
I
it of the
thought
day right now?
It's shortly after lunch.
But if it's daytime, how come they're outside?
You
The special
noticed that.
orcs.
Well, you've noticed that most of them had hoods on and were kind of making sure, like they've got like those long brimmed hoods on.
Okay.
They've fashioned clothing out to make sure that they don't,
Sure.
the sunlight doesn't catch them.
Yeah. All right. Well, I suppose we'll just have to press on then, guys, right?
Yes, indeed. I believe we've taken out all the ones that are patrolling this area, so we should have a easier time getting to just a few in buildings. And I look at Garnette, you said your name was?
Yes.
Are there any more with easy to get to windows?
Well, the bakery would have a window behind that you can see through. The temple probably, it has stained glass windows, but they're hard to see out of or into. And the blacksmith kind of, they have windows, but they're usually fogged up and covered in soot. Bakery's probably our best option.
Bakery it is.
What's the security policies around here? Do people lock their doors and windows, or not usually?
I mean, we don't normally see any issues. So doors would be open, windows would be open,
That helps.
festivities would be going on at all times, but as you can see, that didn't end well for us.
Well, maybe we can learn a lesson from this, yes? Stop leaving your fucking houses unlocked. This isn't the Shire.
Like,
Nothing bad will ever happen in the Shire.
yes, nothing. Sure. But nothing was ever supposed to happen in Little Hill either, but
Right, well, Little Hill is not in the Shire. You see, the thing is about the Shire
Enough
is
for
that
now.
nothing bad can happen in the Shire.
Never ever.
ever. Well, so should we should we check and see the storehouse where you shot the window out, or
Sure, yeah, that sounds great. Sound like
Yes,
a
of
plan,
course.
guys?
Indeed.
go to the
I'm
bakery,
using
or-
the spear as a walking stick.
you watch Nighbird just kind of slowly gimping around, and she's got this giant wrapping around
This
her
is
leg.
where play life imitates real life.
Come on, Nighbird, stiff upper lip. Come on.
I
You'll be
just kind of
okay.
scoop Nighbird up on the side and get on the other side of her.
Yeah,
Come
I would
on,
love to
fire
help you
twin.
with that, but the mechanics don't work out so much.
That's all right.
The gap is about.
I could just lean on your head.
I was gonna say, kind of like a lean.
I'm too old to be leaned on my head.
Very fragile.
And she kind of scoots up next to the door. And the door opens.
Make sure and stay out of harm's way.
Will do. And she backs up, waits for somebody else to go in.
I will follow.
I'll
Hello?
follow as well.
Very, very slowly.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, thank goodness.
Hello? Yes?
Can you untie us?
Yes, we'd like to speak to you about your car's extended warranty.
Or what?
Never mind.
What is a car?
Don't worry about it. It's a Shire
all
thing.
right. Oh, Shire thing. What's the Shire?
Don't worry about it. It's a Hobbit thing.
But we're hobbits.
No, you're not. You're Stowers. Whatever. It's fine. Just we're here to save you.
Run over to start cutting the
Cutting
Just
the
got weird.
Are there any orcs in there?
Well, there was.
What happened to him?
I think you shot him.
Oh, this is the one that we shot in the. All right. Well, that's
Yeah, you
easy
can see
done.
the orc laying like up against the bed. That's why you couldn't push it over. And he's just.
So you've just been sitting in here with a dead orc?
Well, we're
Tied up.
kind of tied up and can't move well.
Dear Lord. Right. Okay.
I mean,
Let's.
normally we don't see orcs. I don't think this is an uncommon thing.
You guys really need to learn how to use bows or swords or like something for just in case.
I can see this now, and like I said, we've been here for years and we've never had an issue.
I understand. Well, lessons learned. Yes.
Oh yes.
Orangeblossom is cutting their ties with her dagger.
Yeah, you cut the ropes from both their between their feet and then also their hands. Thank you so much. And then they walk over to this little trap door here and open it up, and you see about a dozen eyes kind of looking out. Is it okay for us to come out?
Hello.
Oh, hi.
It's probably fine. Yes, I think we've gotten them for the most part.
All right. And you start to see as men, ladies, and children start to kind of pop out of this small trap door. About a dozen of them all together. And they're standing there. We were told just to be quiet. We were hoping to sneak out of here once they all left.
It's a great strategy keeping them secret. It keeps them safe.
Yes, indeed.
We were just hoping we wouldn't get caught.
No, we're not orcs.
Well, I can see that.
So it appears to have worked. Well done.
So now what?
Well, now we have to go free the rest of your brethren.
Indeed, so you should stay here and out of the way, make no noise.
Yeah, maybe get back in that hole.
All right, everybody, back in the box.
What's in the box?
Hobbits.
A store full of
One.
hobbits.
You cut a hole in the box. 2. Put a hobbit in the box.
They all kind of start crawling back into this, what looks like a storeroom where they would store food. And you can feel the chill
Fruit
kind of
cellar.
coming from, the fruit cellar. And they all kind of huddle in there. All right. So you'll come back when everything's safe.
Well, if we remember, yes.
We'll send Garnette.
All right.
Someone will come back for you.
Good. And they kind of grab the thing. Yeah. Okay. So we found one home, and seems like most of them are safe. I
Quite.
haven't seen my parents weren't in there, and looks like the mayor's not there. There's a few other families we're missing. What's next?
You did say the bakery's windows you can see through, correct?
Yes.
We check there first.
I'll check the bakery first.
Hobble,
Going up.
hobble.
You're going alone?
Well, I think
No, we're just. They're going, and I'm bringing up the rear. I'm not moving quite as quickly.
Are you sure
You
you
didn't
shouldn't?
dodge
Are
very
you sure
well.
you shouldn't stay here? You seem a little wounded.
I am a little wounded, but I'm not leaving my fellowship.
Oh, that makes sense, I think. However, I think I'll stay here and make sure that nobody comes in.
That'll be good.
and Hopefully, you guys will be able to find things. If you need any if you have any questions or anything I can do to help, please just come back to the storeroom and I'll do the best I can.
Yes, we'll probably come back with more hobbits.
That's
She
the
kind
plan.
of like huddles behind this barrel here, and keeps an eye on the door, waiting for you all to walk out. So the four of you kind of heading over to the bakery. Then I'm guessing.
Yep.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Looking for a window.
being a little sneak.
Give me
Hobble, hobble.
Give me either a scan or an awareness, Archon.
Scan. All right. That is a 15, which beats my TN of 14.
All right. So as you kind of go around the walls of the bakery, you find a small half window that you can kind of look in over, and you can see a middle-aged hobbit lady, kind of over a stove, and two goblins sitting in the corner on chairs, kind of throwing little bits of things at her as she's cooking something in the corner, in the stove. Hurry up already! We're hungry.
All right. And which corner are they in?
So you would see, so peering over this window here, you look in and you could see all of those.
We're gonna volume.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to? Is it gonna be at disfavored? This first one.
Yes.
You want me to roll it, Archon?
Yes.
Holy shit. It's not great on the Tolkien die, but so that's it's a hit with 2 successes but no piercing. So I'm gonna turn those both into heavy blows, and that'll be 13 stamina damage.
All right. So you watch as this thing shatters the window. The window just, glass goes everywhere. The goblin sitting in the corner gets ready to throw something at the hobbit and just
Respect your elders.
You never mess with the cook.
Never.
at about
I shot
that
him in the
time,
goozle.
at about that time you hear just some shuffling of things inside. Archon, you now see the other goblin runs over and puts a knife to the hobbit's neck. All right.
I'm
I'll do
preparing
it.
my shot. So I'm preparing my shot.
If you miss,
I sneak up
This
behind
hobbit's
him and put a
dying.
sword to his throat.
Okay. That is a
We're gonna name your
That's
sword Ankle Biter.
18. That's an 18. So
Yes.
I succeed with one additional succession. So I get 2 more die for my shot.
What do you mean how are you getting 2 to die?
I was prepare my shot. It's a
okay.
secondary action. So if I succeed, I get additional die, and each succession, which is on the 6-sided die, you get 1 more die. So I succeeded and got a succession.
Okay.
So I got 2 more dice to my
So you get 2 more
bow
die.
shot.
Okay.
Vegas, baby.
Oh yeah.
Uh, that's a 28 with 2 successions.
Okay.
I
Holy moly.
did not hit the piercing blow on my feet die, and
So you're
that's
gonna
not even
max
worth to
it?
try to up it. So I'm just gonna do 2 heavy blows, which would
What does
make it
that total?
a 15 points of damage.
All right. So as the goblin gets ready
He's
and
dead.
waits, you watch as it goes and just like flies backwards, and just the force of the arrow sticking against the wall in the back just and you let in this older hobbit woman just lets out a horrific scream. I would do that, but I'm not waking up children tonight.
Well, fair. A bloody orange blossom walks in the door. It's okay. We're here to help.
Oh, goody.
You shot yours in the goozle too.
Is that an actual medical term? The goozle.
Yes, it's the this part. That's the goozle.
The gizzard.
No, the goozle.
And you can see
Goozle.
the hobbit lady is just shaking with fear.
Hello.
Hobbits go talk
hello?
to hobbits.
What just happened?
It's okay. We're here to liberate you.
Mhm. We've got others gathering for safety in the storehouse.
Oh, did you see
Where?
Marco?
Hello.
You should know better than
I
that.
really hate you, Matt.
There were quite a few in there. We didn't catch names other than Garnette.
We're the Sky Stalkers. We're here to rescue you.
You're the what?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, I don't know what the galaxy is, but
Well, there, you don't have to worry about it. It's a shire thing. No, we're here to rescue. Seriously, you should go hide in the barn. It was a barn, right? Or was it a tavern where they all were hiding?
No,
It's the
no.
storehouse.
Storehouse.
The
Storehouse.
store.
I'm getting old.
it's all right. I'm probably in my early 70s.
111s.
111s.
Would you look at that, Uncle? Early 70s.
It's quite difficult being this age.
And she, like, as you were talking, just starts scooting away up till she gets to in the storehouse, bursts in the door, and that's as far as you see her.
Why do they all do
Scaring old
that?
ladies.
What's the problem?
It was awfully rude of her to just leave like that.
I know, right?
No
We're
skittish.
covered in orc blood, so we might be a bit alarming to genteel
Did you say
hobbits.
we?
I.
There you
I don't
go.
understand.
Blood.
Some of it is my own, to be honest.
Orangeblosom's covered in both her own blood and orc blood.
Some of it's black, some of it's red. It's
too.
fine.
I'm not covered in
Nighbird-
shit.
Nighbird is covered in just
brain.
her own blood.
I'm clean.
And
Yes, you
clean,
see-
and clean.
Archon might be covered in orc blood.
Yeah, I'm
The
probably
dagger.
going to look up.
So are we hobbling up to the next? Well, are we going to the next one?
Should we go
Yeah.
to the temple or the one that was pointed out as the tavern first?
Tavern?
I wouldn't say no to a drink.
Yes.
Tavern it is then.
Never drink on an empty stomach.
My
This
stomach's
long
never
wooden
empty.
building has what looks like 3 sets of windows in the front and then 3 sets of windows in the back. They've all been boarded up, and it's very hard to see inside.
Well,
I don't have.
bust in the door.
I will kick in the
I ain't
door.
busting anything in, so
Give me an athletics check.
Athletics.
My door
Is
kicking
a
days are
14,
behind me.
and my TN is a 14.
So yes, I would say
Woo.
you kick it in and you hear the snap as the boards behind it kind of crack as the thing. So it's not, you don't do like the whole kick in and flies open, but you kick it into the point where it becomes loose.
Okay.
Who's going
Kick
in?
it again.
Oh, you kick it again?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's 20. That
All right.
succeeds.
This time, boom, the thing flies open, slams against the door, and you hear "Ah!" as rocks start getting thrown out the doorway.
orcs don't normally throw rocks.
Peace, friend.
We're hobbits and people. Big people.
From where?
The Shire.
What's the Shire?
Fuck off. I'm tired of hearing that.
You've definitely heard of us.
Have you
Over
never
here.
read a fucking book?
Over near Bree. Ish. Adjacent.
We're from Rivendell.
Are you elves?
No, we're hobbits.
One of us is.
Pay attention. No, he doesn't want people to know he's an elf.
And you can see like 4 of them, just their eyes are over top of the bars, over top of the bar looking over.
Do you have any ale back there?
Jesus.
You don't
Hey,
look
it's
like
for
orcs.
medicinal purposes.
I'm so tired. So very tired.
Come inside. You don't look like orcs.
We're
Orange
not
blossom
orcs.
goes-
We're here to save your village.
Why haven't the orcs tried to take over the tavern yet?
They haven't been able to get in
Why?
because we keep boarding up the door.
But it's
They're
easy
quick
to kick
thinking.
open.
And
They're
they just,
orcs, yeah. We
they
can
just
get
don't
in
give
in
up.
moments.
they just give up.
What?
Why are you still hiding?
I don't know. Maybe
Tim
you're orc
Allen's
conspirators.
neighbor.
Maybe you're orc conspirators.
Oh, maybe we should
Maybe
just
you're here to
purge
help
this
us.
branch
We'll
of
see.
hobbits. Purge! It's time for a purge.
Uncle.
You said you're from the Shire, but we've never heard of the Shire.
Have you never read a book or seen a map?
Well, yes, but our maps only get to Bree, and then we don't know what's left. What's that way?
Oh, the Shire. Just a little past.
Oh, see, I just
I
thought
don't
that just
understand.
kind of-
Why is your whole town living under a rock?
I mean, we came from the mountains,
All right. Well, the dwarves know about the
technically-
Shire.
and we're called Underhill, so technically we're under a rock.
Orangeblossom, talk to them.
Orange blossom. Step,
So
step.
tired.
All right. Geography.
No, don't
Neither
explain
here nor
geography.
I'm not. Uncle. Geography doesn't matter, is what I was trying to say. We're here to help. we have taken out quite a number of orcs, rescued the lady at the bakery, and there's quite a few people taking shelter in the storehouse.
You rescued old Maid May.
Yes,
Maybe?
she got a bit of a fright, but she's all right.
Now watch me whip. Now watch me May.
Who is this man?
My Uncle Ferdinand, sometimes he just is on one, Respect your elders and all
Very
that, but
tired.
sometimes they're a little, it's
Maybe
a
he
little
needs-
bit past nap time, if you know what
We
I
have
mean.
We have some ale back here.
That'll
I
work.
wouldn't say no to a drink.
We'll get the lady a drink. Come on, let's move. And they got one guy passes to another cup to the other lady, and they pour it, pass it back, slide it down the bar. They're all still.
Now,
Are the rest of you coming in as well, or you said there's more?
Yeah, sure.
You all peek in, and you can now see the 4 hobbits each behind the bar.
now, since you've been in here, have you been able to get a decent count of how many orcs were in town?
More than 2,
Well, we knew that. 'cause
less
we-
than 26.
Less than 1 million.
All right, so
no,
how many
26.
are killed?
We've taken out quite a few.
Oh yeah. Has anybody been keeping track of how many we've killed?
Hmm.
I think
16?
we've
I'm gonna say we've killed more than 2 in less than 26.
but like 15, 16, it's been a decent number, to be honest. We're quite impressive.
You all are. You all deserve a drink. And
Huzzah.
they just start passing drinks down. And it's weird because they seem to have this perfect slide to all of them. One hits, but it doesn't knock off the edge. The other one hits, but it doesn't move the other one. It's very strange.
Talented
Quite a skill.
barkeeps. Now, when we didn't catch everyone's names at the storehouse, but would any of you be a Marco?
Oh no!
Hello?
There's something wrong with that man. But no, Marco would have been a. We sent Marco off about 2 days after the raid. He was going to find help.
Oh,
I haven't seen him since.
all right. And who's the mayor? Would that be Marco or someone else?
No, Mayor Broderick is he's normally they live on the farmhouse.
His first name wouldn't be Matthew, would it?
Yes, I've heard of old Matthew Broderick. I've read about him in books before.
Sounds quite familiar, doesn't it?
Is that a shire folk?
Yes, he had a nephew named Ferris.
Ferris. A
He was
good
lazy.
hobbit name.
He's always
Oh.
taking a day off.
Ferris
Sorry.
sounds like a.
There's
Quite
the
a brat.
first.
But hopefully he gets his act together.
He will not.
Starts taking less days off.
So where's the last, or when, I suppose, is the last time you saw the mayor, Mr. Broderick?
Well, it's been. Let's see. The orcs raided. The orcs raid. About 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
And most of us just stayed in here and boarded up the walls or boarded up the windows and boarded up the doors and got drunk.
Well, I don't think
That's productive.
You've got drink, you've got food. It's a good place to be boarded up if there was going to be one.
It really is.
And you left all of your brethren out there to just deal with the orcs by themselves.
Well, I mean, we're not very talented people when it comes to fighting, and
What are you good at?
Eating
You
and
can make
drinking.
good ale. You can drink. I can
Hmm.
tell a good riddle.
Love a good riddle.
Maybe another time.
Yes.
Kind of one of those things.
My head's a little on the current predicament.
Yes. And you said everybody else is in the storehouse.
Yes. Everyone we've gotten so far. We still have to check the building next, which I believe was pointed out as the temple, right, guys?
I think so.
Right out the front door is a small temple. Yes. Well, church, temple, religious place. And then behind the tavern is the blacksmith. That's where most of the horseshoes are made, and small tools, things like that.
And what's the big building?
The big building is that's the farmhouse. That's where the mayor lived.
Ah,
What about Town Hall?
Town hall.
Town Hall?
Town hall.
Town Hall.
Is there something wrong with this man?
Town Hall. Town Hall is a well-respected Hobbit word.
We are your shire. These people you call the shire folk. Yes, but we're
Please,
not
someone
shire
back
folk.
me up on Town Hall.
Town Hall is accurate for the Shire, but what he means is where do you hold your like official city functions?
Oh, that's at the mayor's house. We don't
That's
have a big
Town
enough-
Hall.
We don't have a big enough village for a place specifically focused on that, so the mayor just takes care of all of it.
That makes sense. Well, I guess should we check the temple or the blacksmith first?
Maybe blacksmith? Maybe there's something useful in there. Oh, never. Who am I kidding? They don't make weapons.
You make a very good spoon,
Pitchfork.
pitchfork.
Is that going to be better than what you have?
He pulls out some
Better than
cutlery
I
knives.
am.
I have knives, but I
No,
mostly cut. They're not really for.
it's
It's more for
fine.
putting butter on bread than they are for anything like.
We've got to teach you guys
how
about
do you...
a militia.
We do. Before we leave, mission number 1, inform
Mission
you about a
number 1.
proper militia.
All right. Well, I'm not sure what else we can do to help.
Just go hide.
Stay safe. Stay hidden and safe.
Right. Safe. Right. And they all kind of scurry out from behind the bar, and you see them with these little like brown burlap sacks like up over their heads, and they dart out the door. And
Purge, 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 purge.
Just light the storehouse on fire.
into the storehouse.
Maybe the orcs are right about this one, guys.
Right. And you now have an open bar or open tavern.
Ooh.
There are still orcs to kill. Let's not get drunk just yet.
Still, for medicinal purposes. It's to kill the pain.
So you will
We
be
all-
wounded and too drunk to shoot.
Useful. So now what?
All right, heading to,
Yeah, temple, you think, or do you guys need another rest?
Well, you can only do one short rest per day.
Ah,
Otherwise, you have to take a long rest.
yeah, we
Okay.
should go. We should go to the temple then.
Let's hobble over
Yeah.
to the temple.
Well, you're gonna hobble. Everybody else is just gonna walk along.
So you all walk over to the temple. The doors are currently shut.
Are there windows?
The stained glass windows, but they're hard. You can't see in them.
Hmm.
Can't see in, can't see out.
Okay.
And it's strange if you when you look at the windows, they're more images for dwarves than they would be for hobbits.
So maybe the dwarves made them.
Because these are broken hobbits.
Very broken.
And even the architecture doesn't feel like the Shire at all. It feels very dwarvish.
It's a dwarven forge.
The dwarves have genetically bred them to be a subservient race. It's a terrible shame.
What are you all doing besides?
Are there any
making fun of
cracks?
their-
How well built is this building?
Very well built.
Is there a chimney?
There is.
All right. Who's crawling up there?
Not me.
I will crawl up there.
Give me your
Al-
athletics.
Although, is it going to help us? I was thinking maybe you could look in there and see how many there were, but I don't know what going in the chimney gives us actually.
I mean, unless you guys
Get
want to
it
play
relief?
Santa Claus and slide down the chimney.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
I got a 15, one success, and the 15 beats my TM.
So you'd be able to scale the stone walls up onto the top of the temple roof.
Okay. And can I hear down the chimney, see down the chimney.
You can't see anything down the chimney, but you could hear if you want to give me a awareness.
Awareness. Okay, that's good. That's a Gandalf room with a success.
Ooh.
Yeah.
23, I guess.
So you hear small chanting going on by what sounds like hobbits, and then this very gruff sound, and then a very annoying goblin sound going, "All right, you hobbitses, shut up! No reason to talk like that."
Ooh.
Okay.
Where there's a way, there's a way.
Is there is this chimney a size that I can actually get down?
One person, yes.
Okay,
And
I'm gonna
since it
peek.
seems to be built for dwarves. It's pretty stout.
Okay,
The
gonna
nice shimmy
peek
down.
over the
Definitely
side
shimmy down.
and tell them you all go to the door and Ferdinand post up next to that window. I'm going down the chimney and giving you an opening.
Oh, okay.
I jump down the chimney and go straight down.
All right. Roll me a.
Did you check for smoke first?
Nah.
It's fine.
Your ass is
that
on
works.
fire.
Roll me another athletics check.
Athletics. Okay.
This elf is on fire.
And that's a 16, so I passed my TN.
Yeah. So kind of 3-point Superman landing at the bottom and fire immediately. So shoot your bow.
All right.
I don't know. I think you'd do that Black Widow thing.
Let me just go ahead and tell you, no one in real life has
Pose it.
ever done anything that any superhero has ever done when they hit the ground.
Nope.
Yeah, most of us splat.
There's just way better ways to land.
There are.
That is a 17 with a 9 on the feet die, so it's a piercing blow.
All right. And you see, like I said, you saw an orc kind of sitting in the corner next to the temple, seems to be chiseling at something, and then the goblin who's yelling at the two hobbits in the corner. Which one are you shooting?
the the one that's closest to me.
Okay. And that's a
It was a 17 hit, and with 9 on the dice was a piercing blow, and my TN is a 14. I don't know what the parry is.
+1 or
Okay.
+0 for the goblin. So yeah, you're good.
Okay,
And he rolled a
I gotta be the 14.
17.
Okay, so it's 3 points of damage.
Okay. And then about that time, I'm guessing the rest of you are going to try to burst through the door.
Yes.
So I'm going to say
Hobbling back in the rear.
the 3 of you each roll me a perception. It's going to be awareness.
Nope.
And that's just to see if you could hear when he lands behind the wooden or behind the stone.
I cannot.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
18. Yes.
All right. So you're going to be the one that bursts. Yeah. So you.
I'm not bursting anywhere. I don't move that well.
Okay. So yeah, I
I'm
will
telling
say,
them go.
so sadly, I'm going to say that they're going to rush at Archon before you guys will be able to get into the door. So one round.
I mean, I can chop at it, but bursting's not exactly going to be my
So
skill.
they're going to rush
It's
at
probably not
Archon,
locked.
so
It's a temple.
both of them are going to get up to you.
Go. But there's orcs in it. It might be blocked.
Let's see here. So that's 2. And
I really don't see them doing that. I mean, they've met 0 resistance from these hobbits.
What's up?
We were talking about whether or not the door would be blocked, but I can't see why they would.
No, the door's not blocked. It's just you guys
Yeah.
would have heard it. Oh goodness.
No, we're
Yeah,
talking about
okay.
whether we could even get in the door, James.
Oh yeah, no, you'll be able to kick in the door with no issue.
Yeah, these hobbits are not putting up any fight. The orcs have like
Nope.
no real reason.
3, 9, 10. The 13 hit you, Archon?
No.
Okay, so yeah, they both swing at you, and you use your elven dexterity to kind of.
Just
Swing and a
As
miss.
the other one got a 5, so the 13 and then a 5. So the goblin did not do well at all. And then you guys would burst in the door at that point.
Yeah.
And you guys are looking around. You can see 2 hobbits cowering in the corner, kind of holding a book and praying. And then in the far corner, you can see Archon as both of the orc and the goblin are trying to swing at him, and you can just see Archon just be like hitting daggers and blocking blades and all that craziness that he does. So we go into full round. So anybody who's going to be advancing to melee, we
Not
need at
I.
least 1. Yep, there goes our Orangeblossom. Yeah.
Yeah. Last stand.
I got
All
a,
right.
I got
Don't do
a
it.
9 on my feet dice, so it's piercing,
Yep.
and a 6 on one of my d6s. So
Okay.
does that mean it's a piercing and I can do a heavy also?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So then,
Apparently, I'm very much injured.
okay.
15 I got for my injury.
Injury is
It's a swing and a
16.
miss.
Oh,
Injury
All
is
right.
16. And
So-
that's
gonna run up and give me your cinematic death.
yes.
Cinematic blow, rather. I don't like cinematic death. It sounds like you're dying cinematically. Cinematic blow.
Attack. Orangeblossom will run in, and I feel like she is like less like intense and vicious and battle hardened and more just reactive. So she like busts in and sees these guys surrounding Archon and is like, no, and like runs up and is like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, that was
So
effective.
she just stabs straight into his back, the goblin's back as the goblin. He's got this like dirty, like grimy look on his face as he kind of peers down at you and then kind of.
Good night.
He kind of slides down the
Here she
wall.
blows.
Uh,
And it's a swing and a miss for me.
okay. Archon?
Yep. That is a wow, math are hard. 16.
All right. This has a plus one to parry.
Okay, so I hit it then because that my TN's a 14, and there
Okay.
is a 10 on the feet die.
All right. 9, 11, 15,
Injury is
20.
14. Definitely make that.
Yep, definitely makes it.
3 damage.
3. This is orc. All right, and then finally, Ferdinand from the rear.
Yeah, I went ahead and rolled mine so that I wasn't holding up combat, and I
Sure.
got a Gandalf rune on the thing, so piercing, but no successes.
Okay.
So it's just a straight up injury roll, and if he succeeds, 3 damage.
That's a 10 on the die.
Oh, he
Seven.
takes a wound.
Well, no, that's a 10 on that die.
Oh, 10 on the die plus. Yeah.
Plus 10 altogether, so that's 20.
Yeah,
So,
he's good.
3
Just 3
points.
damage.
All right, 6. And then he's going to choose to hit. He's going to go for Archon again. Since he's
Oh,
the
no,
one that kind
Archon!
of- And he's going to use a hate because he's dangered.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
Say
Did you
because
go
he's a
open?
douchebag.
Did you go open or did you go forward?
Open.
Okay. It's a 9 on the die, 2 successes. So the total is 19, 20, 31.
Ooh.
Woo!
Excuse me?
Dear Christ.
That is
Yeah,
Uh,
that definitely hits.
And I need an injury rating 16.
16. Please don't mess this up now.
That's real bad.
That's real bad. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
That is.
I think everyone's dead.
15. Shit. I got a 15, but I have a success. One succession die.
Can you boost it up with that?
I don't think you can boost up with this because it's a protection dice.
It's got to be something you're doing with Gandalf runes on that, surely, right?
Maybe you can look real fast.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't. Yes, I don't know.
Let's see your combat. Nope.
So also wounded?
You shouldn't be rolling like me.
I was trying. I was trying not to.
Do better. You guys watch Red versus Blue? Did you guys watch that?
Mm-hmm.
Too young, too old, something like that.
No, I've watched it. Yeah.
I watched
Anyway,
it.
when they call in and ask for advice from their head office, he just goes, "All right, yeah, we've got some advice for you there. Just go ahead and do better than you're currently doing. That is all."
Attack roll produces a piercing blow. Characters hit with a piercing blow must immediately roll a feat die plus a number of successes equal to protection values of their armor worn. The target number of the roll is equal to the injury rating of the weapon. There is nothing on there about if you roll.
Damn it.
Well, shit.
If the roll fails, then the target of the attack. So hold on, let me rephrase that. Did you roll the Gandalf rune like as the D12 or a D6?
The D6, the succession
Oh
die.
yeah, no, that doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. If you would have rolled it a D12, it's an automatic success. Other hands can resist. So you resist one. So yeah, I need you to roll me a D12 again to find out what your wound is.
Fuck.
Don't roll a 1.
And I'm gonna let you describe it. So
He vanished.
Oh, he died.
That is a 6.
6. So you have
Ow.
a severe injury that's going to take 6 days to mend.
Ugh.
Oof.
That's worse than mine.
So what happened? So where did he hit you?
So as I was dodging all those other times, I ducked, and then I looked towards
Goose.
Nighbird to see if she was in danger. And the moment I turned my eyes, I didn't see his
Oh, sure.
slash coming
Blame
right
me.
across my shoulder. Your fault.
It's the Nighbird's
The blade
fault.
goes straight into the shoulder, right close to the neck, but just far enough away that it doesn't catch anything seriously. As he rips it out, the blood gushes, and you kind of fall to a second and kind of have to get your bearing back. But this opens him up to being pretty much assaulted by the whole crew again. So, yeah. Archon, Nighbird, Orangeblossom, all attack.
Yep.
Going to a try.
An 11 on the feet die and another success on the 6.
Oh,
So
also,
piercing and
Archon, you take an additional 12 points of endurance.
Oh,
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're about to be big dead.
Sorry, 9.
Oh,
not
yeah, I
12.
like it.
9. 9, not 12.
oh 9.
9.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a bit better.
24.
24 hits.
3 damage. No,
All right.
6 damage. Sorry. Wrong. I'm using my axe. Again. Two-handed.
Okay. Because this is the last orc in the room, describe your kill.
Well, I'm injured and now my fire twin's injured, so I'm a little upset. And the axe is gonna come swinging up and groin to neck.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Viscera
yep.
everywhere.
The golf swing is just this axe wound just and
And now we're both all covered in orc guts.
yeah, everybo's
Oh,
covered.
yeah.
Orc guts
Not
at this
me.
point. And Ferdinand's in the back.
You're the only one that's clean.
See, I've learned when you're old, you have to look respectable. So I just don't get covered in viscera like you.
And now,
You'll learn
while
one of
you
these
all
days.
While all of you are covered, Ferdinand, you hear, "All right, that's enough. I've got your mayor. You want him to live, you'll come out quietly."
He means nothing to us. Go ahead and kill him.
Not my mare.
I'm not.
It's called a double bluff, you see.
Roll me a riddle.
Oh, I'm real good at that.
Mm-hmm.
Riddle me this.
Oh,
Riddle me that.
That's cocked. It's a Gandalf rune with an additional succession.
Let's go.
You immediately hear him go, "Huh? I'll do it."
Okay.
Yes,
Knock yourself out.
Do you want me to do it for you?
What's wrong with
We're
these
not
people?
from here. We don't
Just be
care.
careful. He's diseased.
He's
Don't
what?
let the blood get on you.
You hold him. He throws him to another goblin. Ah, why?
Oh God! Don't give him to him. He looks extra susceptible to the disease. Look at the color of his gulap there.
All right, enough. Come on out.
No.
No, I don't want to get the disease. Are you crazy? If you're smart, you'll drop him and run.
Get out of here while you still can. It's quite catching.
Yes, I'm afraid that if you cut him, the blood will splash on you, and you will smell like an elf for all eternity.
What?
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. And you can see a much larger orc was holding a middle-aged hobbit man with very nice burgundy clothing and this almost like partial cape like hanging off the back. And now one of the orcs is holding,
Fancy.
I don't want this.
Yes, you better drop him quickly.
And they're all kind of looking back and forth to each other. Go get him!
Arrows.
Okay. They toss. He grabs him, and you can see this orc is about a foot taller than the other orcs that you've seen, and he's got this giant 2 lines that are just red across his face.
Main bad guy, kill him.
And the other ones are going to step up, and as they do, we're going to call it an evening. So.
Oh, I guess it is
Getting a
getting
little
bit
close
late.
to the end of the night. Don't know if we'll make it through the combat. So we'll call this and we'll come back next week with you guys confusing the heck out of Kothug the Red as we finish up our rescue of Little Hill, the small hobbit town that doesn't know anything about the Shire.
They don't know anything about
Somehow.
anything.
Few of us are actively trying to not.
Well, they
do
do make good ale, so
We don't
They do
know
make
that.
very good ale.
I had
Um,
some.
Stop drinking on the job. This is why you're all
Just
getting
a
injured.
few sips.
She's not injured.
Both.
And I didn't have a drink before I got injured. I needed one after.
Just a
Well, I'm
little bit.
saying, Orangeblossom, look at their clothes and look at mine. Whose example would you like to follow?
Well, you have a
Of
bow
course
and I have a
ours.
sword.
Well, whose decision was that?
Papa's. It was his.
Oh, dear God. Well,
Thank you.
very well. Very well,
Anybody have
Orangeblossom.
anything for the evening to let tell our audience?
Well, we love you.
There you go.
Gotta tell you that.
Breena, let them know where they can find you. for
All the
your amazing
places.
artwork. all the places.
Instagram, Ko-fi, and YouTube at Breena Luna Lives.
I don't have my notes right now.
And we're about a month out, and several of us will be out at Genghis Khan in Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah, small convention that's growing quickly, where you can come play TTRPGs of all sorts all weekend long. The convention is built strictly for that, TTRPGs and board games. There's going to be some cool guests there, like I don't know, somebody. I think I heard somebody by the name of Luke Gygax is going to be there, and that's kind of might be a name that you might know. So
Just maybe.
just maybe possible Prince of TTRPGs, I swear. But yeah, you want to, if you're in Denver area, come see us, come hang out, let us know that you're part of the audience. I'd love to hang out with you. For the rest of us, you can find us on all the wonderful places under Tabletop Misfits. You can see us every Wednesday, of course, and every Sunday, as long as we don't have sicknesses and other horrible things happen to our
Power
players.
outages.
Power outages,
Power
things like that.
outages. I'm glad that everything
Thankfully-
held tonight.
Yep, Matt was able to be here with us all night after a pretty rough power outage earlier today. So, yeah, hopefully everybody will come back next week as we finish up our venture here in Little Hill, and then we can get back on our journey towards the Tower of the White Wizard and find out what the heck is going on in Bree, and hopefully save the people of Bree. So until then, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. We'll see you all soon. Good night.
Bye.